What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to the brand new Binding of Isaac video. Today we are back with the Eaton streak, going for win number 285 in a row. So without further ado, let's get right into the run, get some gaming going on, have a little bit of fun, and see where this run takes us as Eaton on hard mode. And I hope you guys are all having a great old day. Got to make sure my mic's in the right spot. Today we start off with, some might say, the best active item in the entire game. It's Plum Flute. Everybody knows Plum Flute. It's everybody's favorite item. It summons Baby Plum. Now, I hate Baby Plum as a boss, but Baby Plum as a friendly, the best. Bye, Baby Plum. Amazing. We also start off with Eyesore, which is the item here. Make it so randomly we just shoot tears out. Now, it is not a luck-based tear effect from what I understand, I'm pretty sure. I think it just randomly shoots out whenever, and there's no luck stat that affects it. We also start off with above average damage and above average tear rate. The seed is LL17GVF2, and let's get this run on the road. My strat right here is going to go straight upwards. That way I don't get lost in the sauce. But yeah, so I've been reading comments. I don't know why, but there's been like a really weird influx. There's only been like a couple it's only like a couple rude comments every once in a while, and don't think that you're the one being rude if you sent like some comment like, there's a guy who said lots of blunders in today's video. When somebody says that, listen, I know I am nowhere near perfect. That video, whenever I had a bag of crafting, was pretty rough because I kept on forgetting that with bag of crafting as not tainted cane, you only have 8 items you can pick up, and no matter what 8 items you pick up, you can't switch any items out. So you literally just have to craft what's in the bag. So I messed up by making a racer at some point or something. I messed up by making like Blue Baby, or not Blue Baby, Brother Bobby instead of something. I know there's a lot of things. But then somebody said, just comment on a video, they're like, terrible gameplay. I was like, I really don't care. I really don't care when people like say like anything that's like hateful towards me, because I'd rather people be saying like hateful stuff towards me than other people in this world. You know, I'm fine. I know the content I make is good enough. It gets views, and so there's people who like it. So if there's one person who doesn't like it, I would rather them not watch my content. 'Cause if it doesn't make their day better, then I don't want them to have to sit through and agonizingly watch my stuff. So I just commented to him. I said, I think you meant to say terrific, and I just cried myself to sleep that night. Just kidding. I was just like, it's crazy. Like, there's people commenting negative things, and it really doesn't matter. I don't care when people say negative stuff towards me. I'll talk about it on the video. Why? Because I need something to talk about during the video, and it's the first thing I can think about half the time. So that's why I just bring it up sometimes. Also, this is beautiful. We're taking this pill, and we're eating it, and that was insanely good. Sick. And I do want to get that card. That card could be really good. I'm going to go back this way real quick, go look for the item room, because I think the boss is going to be further on that way. It might not be. I might be wrong. But yeah, whenever I read, like, negative comments, it's just like, I mean, you already gave me your review. It's more power to you for, like, speaking your mind, but you already gave me your review. You already gave me the little bit of ads that I needed. You already got me a little bit of shmoolah. You commenting only helps me out more. So I appreciate it. It's like, if somebody really doesn't like a video or something like that, what should they do? They should just click off of it, not comment, because if they really want to like not boost the views, they should not say anything. Now, I think people should speak their mind as well. I think everybody should comment all of their hate on my videos. I need more comments. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, look at this. Baby Plum, go to town. Baby Plum actually is very strong. Weirdly enough, oh my gosh, we have car battery, which means double Baby Plum. Wow, they both left. Bye. Puberty. Ooh, that's actually really good. Double puberty. I got really sad. I'm like, oh, we have amnesia. And I'm like, wait a sec. What is that pill? Just kidding. I was like, we already have that. We already have a negative effect. Also, yes, we're getting 0 money in our machine. Now, on the topic of, I want to say, hate. There's actually somebody pretty funny made a hate video towards Kilvin. He made this video about this, I forgot what this guy's name is, but basically it was his YouTube video that Moist Critical reacted to, which I'm like, it's pretty funny that somebody made a hate video specifically about that video when a huge YouTuber already reacted to it and was like, this is a good video. Now, the video in question is him talking about this one really big YouTuber who had made some game called whatever his name is, Craft, and it's like a Minecraft ripoff. And Kilvin in the video is like, it seems like he's blatantly trying to make like a ripoff of Minecraft and using like the namesake of Minecraft to like try to get kids to play his game. Now, did he call his name something Craft? And was it like to mimic Minecraft? Yes. Why was that? Because he was a Minecraft YouTuber. And this guy who made like the hate video is like if you knew anything about him, you would know he's a Minecraft YouTuber, and that's why he used the Craft in the name. I'm like, yeah, he's still using the Craft thing because people like the hit game Minecraft, and so by saying that, he might get more kids to play his game. Now, did he use it to like try to copy it to like get people to play it? Because oh my, that's really scared me. Woo. Did he think people were gonna play it just because they thought it was Minecraft? Definitely not. I don't think that was his intention ever, which was really dumb. But yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. That's unfortunate. That was bad damage. I don't think so. But the guy was like, yeah, that's why he did that. But he was like, then when he did the game review, it was actually really good. It was actually pretty decent because like it's a terrible game. I'm like, sick. Good stuff. Oh no, let's go. We saved it. Also, I'm going to go to the shop first. We always go to shop first when we can, whenever we have one key. But then after that, so this guy, I can't remember his stupid name. It doesn't matter what his name is because he's kind of irrelevant, honestly. He has like 12 million subs, but what does 12 million subs really even mean? But he has on his every single YouTube video in the description has a link to this website that you can play games. Oh, Eden's blessing. A link to this website where you can play games for free. And like it's a bunch of these weird games like knockoffs of Squid Game that are these like weird like mobile games and like his game. And so whenever you look at it, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how it's his website. Now, Kilvin was like, it looks like he's trying to make it so people think that these are all his games, which I mean, who knows if he's trying to make people think that. I don't think he is exactly, but still, it's a really weird thing for a YouTuber to have like a free game website. Also, I'm going to use the lover's card. That kind of sucked, not going to lie, but it's all good. But the guy was like, listen, lots of people have these type of websites where it's like this. And Gil was mentioning how there's like sketchy ads on it. He's like, he's probably not the one who chooses the ads. Well, yeah, of course he's not the one who chooses the ads, but it's all sketchy ads on it. It's super weird. And on top of that, when you go to click on one of the games, it downloads a file to your computer. And so whenever Kilvin tried to play the game, it downloaded this file, and he immediately deleted it. Now, this is what you got to know is if you ever get a file downloaded on your computer and you delete it, the damage is probably already done. You probably want to try to do like an antivirus check or something like that to make sure there's not like an actual virus on your computer. Just be smart about it. But Kilvin, he just deleted it. And the guy in the video is like, listen, if you actually attempted to do some research right here, then you would realize that this document was actually empty and there was nothing on it. So like, it actually did nothing bad to your computer. And it's like, I'm pretty like, Hayden was showing me something once where he showed me a blank notepad file, and whenever he executed it, it did something on his computer. Do I know how he did it? Not in the slightest. Even if you have an empty document that's on your computer, it can still do stuff. Just because a document's empty does not mean that it can't execute something. That's the power of it. That's probably why it says nothing, so that you think that nothing's wrong with it. So this guy just also who knows nothing is just like talking bad about Kilvin, and it's literally a guy who has like 1,000 subs, and like all he does is react to like other people, which more power to him. Let him do his thing. If he thinks that what he's saying is actually impactful and good, then fine, go say it. But like he also was just so like he's just the way he spoke and the language he used. It's just like he was just being extremely rude. Now, the way that you should ever make a video, if it's like talking about somebody, is like, listen, I don't think you did appropriate research, and like honestly, here's the reasons why, and I think that maybe like you should do more research in the future. And that this guy was like, You failed to do any research because you're an effing idiot, and I think that you should delete this video because you just did no, like, effing research, and you're super stupid and dumb, and you suck. It's like, dang. Hateful much. And most likely the reason he's talking like this is because he's just highly envious of Kelvin. As somebody who does, like, reaction type videos that he pretty much does, the guy who did this, and the guy doesn't have much success. Now, I feel bad for him. I hope that he becomes less hateful towards people, but I just don't understand why people are so hateful. It's unfortunate. And, like, there's a reason why, like, the most popular YouTubers and streamers are the most popular. It's because they're nice people. You ever, like, if you ever watch Ludwig, you ever watch Moist Critical, you ever watch, like, any of those people who react to a lot of stuff, they never really criticize other content creators. It's not something that, like, happens too often, unless it's somebody who's actually doing something bad. Like, I'm trying to think of examples of people doing things bad, but, like, people doing malicious things. Like, in Mogul Mail, the YouTube's, Ludwig's other YouTube channel, he, like, talks about, like, things that are happening. And the only time he's calling somebody, like, an idiot or anything, or, like kind of being negative towards somebody is when somebody has scammed him. Like, when not Faker, what's his name? The guy who, like, stole thousands and thousands of dollars from a lot of people that Ludwig and some other guy are paying back. Like, all that kind of stuff. Like, when you call somebody an idiot and, like, a rude, then that they did something bad. But when Kelvin makes a video about some YouTuber and he's like, listen, I'm not saying this guy's a bad guy. I'm just saying some of this stuff's sketchy. Like, that is exactly what Kelvin said. And this guy's like, Kelvin's awful. It's like, it's like, you're lame. And this is not just because I'm Kelvin's friend. If I watch that video, I'd just be like, this is just such a, I don't know, such an empty, like, expose, I would even call it, I guess. But anyways, I just thought it was funny. Kelvin said it to me, and he's like, nothing he really says in it, like, holds much weight, and it's kind of just, like, a lot of just dumb things he's saying. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like, it's not a good video. But he made it. Go him. He did something. He really did. Oh. I forgot I can just walk over stuff. Can I get 1 more cent? The reason I'm walking on these is because they can give me money. Hey, yo, watch out. Ah! Already went in there. We do want to go into the curse room real quick. Soul heart, nice. But yeah, it was just dumb. I don't know why people are so hateful in this world sometimes. Just be nice to people, honestly. Like, if somebody's actually a bad person, you can dislike them. That's in my book, that is 100% fine. But if somebody's just, like, they're not doing anything, like, malicious, like, as long as you're not being rude about something, you're fine. But if you're being, like, blatantly rude, like Kelvin making the video about the guy, at no point in the video does he, like, do any name calling. Does he, like, make fun of the guy? I mean, the worst he says is, like, the videos he makes seems like they're towards a child, like a kid's audience. And do his videos seem like they're towards an audience, or, like, his audience is children? Yes, they do. There's lots of YouTubers have an audience of children. It's not like a weird thing. It's not like something that's weird for you to say, like, to comment about somebody. Yeah. Just be nice to people. That's all you gotta do in this world, and everybody will be okay. Anyways, let's talk about my work day today. Today at work, solid. You guys don't know, which most of you guys probably know, I'm a math tutor. Today was pretty simple. Today I was called in, or they asked if I could, like, work today because they were, like, understaffed or something, and they had a lot of kids. It actually wasn't too busy. Did everybody have, like, the max number of students they were supposed to have? Yes. So in that respect, it made sense why they needed me. Wow, I like when they split. I have too much health. I need to go for devil deals this game. That's the plan. But yeah, it was a pretty, like, uneventful day. At my very last scheduled shift of people, one of my students didn't show up, and weirdly enough, it was a student that also didn't show up yesterday, which kind of makes sense. If a student doesn't show up, like, the day before, they usually don't show up the next day either. usually they miss like the entire week if they miss one day for some reason. I don't know why it's always like that. I'm not taking you. I don't know. I don't need to go to the shop. I'm just out of here. Do I want to go to the shop? You know, I'll go to the shop. Why not? Let's get it. But yeah, my very last student I was working with, we had a good time. It was fun. She's a 10th grader, and so we were just working on like Pythagorean's theorem. But it's just fun. Whenever you're working like one-on-one with somebody, it's a lot easier just to like actually have conversations. Because when I have like 2 kids, one's behind me and one's in front of me, and so I'm constantly turning around. And so like I have to turn around to check one of their work, turn around to check one of their work, and like I'm constantly going back and forth. When I have one, we can talk a little bit, like just actually like chill out a little bit, not actually go too crazy. We're just having a good time. It's always fun. It's actually a fun job, but I really, really dislike working with like lower level students. Not because like they're not dumb or anything. I have nothing against them. The only issue is like the work that they're doing, especially when they're like, I want to work on multiplication. Like there's a kid I had today who's like, I want to work on multiplication. My mom wants me to work on multiplication. I look in his binder and he has simple subtraction and simple like addition. And I'm like, huh. Also, I need to go back and get Judith's tongue. 1 sec. I was just very confused. I'm like, I don't know. If you want multiplication, I'm like, I'll give it to you. But I found a piece of paper, and it was like really simple, like multiplication of like 1-digit numbers and multiplication of 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. I'm like, do you know how to do this? And he's like, no. I'm like, if you don't know how to do this, I don't know if you know how to do multiplication. I'm going to be honest. But then I went printed him out some like really easy papers of him like just working with his 1 times, his 2 times, his 3 times. And I gave it to him. He's like, not this. And it was like the easiest stuff we have on multiplication. And he starts working on this like harder multiplication. And I literally just, I'm kind of pissed off at this point. I'm like, okay. I just gave him work that he asked for, and he goes and just finds a random piece of paper that's way too hard for him. I let him work on it for 45 minutes. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. This kid gets through like 6 problems in like 30 minutes. And I keep turning around trying to help him. But he's like, my teacher taught me to do multiplication by grouping. Now he's doing like 9 times 12. So this kid draws 9 huge circles on a piece of paper and puts 12 dots. Actually, no, it does 12 circles on a piece of paper and puts 9 dots in each of them. And instead of counting by 9s, he counts each one individually. This guy's counting for like 2 minutes. And whenever he finishes counting, he just got it wrong. He's like, yeah, this is it. I'm like, it's not. It's not. I promise you it's not correct. And it was sad. I was like, GG, go next. And then I'm like, okay, actually it wasn't 30 minutes. It was probably like 15 minutes of him working on this stuff. I wasn't being mean or anything. But he starts working the simpler stuff, and he's still having trouble with even doing like 2 times something. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I just can't work with younger students. I love working with like algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2, calculus, all of those, because those are fun. That's fun math to me. I like doing it. I can look at the homework that they're doing, the questions that they're doing, and just do it with them. And like, it's enjoyable. It's actually like a fun time for me. But then when I'm working with these kids, it's like, okay, they're doing basic subtraction and like basic addition, and I just have to watch them do it. And it's not like I can like, it's weird because like addition's not something that you exactly teach. And when I do have to help them, it's like, okay, let's think about this, and like slowly talk them through it. And I'm like, I hate this all. And so that's what kind of sucks is on Wednesdays, the reason that I don't work, and the reason why one of my other coworker doesn't work, is because we're both higher level instructors, and they don't usually have the higher level kids come on Tuesdays or on Wednesdays and like Saturdays, because neither of the higher level instructors work those days. And it's for a reason. It's because they don't want us working on those days, because they intentionally schedule higher level for weekdays. So it's a working today. I just knew it was gonna be a bunch of lower level, and it was fine. One of the girls I worked with, she was in the 5th grade. She was a super fun time. She was just super nice, and some of the kids are just really good at math, and so I don't have to do that much work. And she was just like doing prime numbers and that kind of stuff. So it was enjoyable. You know, that one wasn't too bad. But when the kid asks me for multiplication and I give him a sheet of paper and he doesn't do it, I'm gonna throw hands. I took him to the back alley and gave him the old 1, 2, 1, 2. Just kidding, I didn't. I did not fight a child. That is not what I did. But I would have. I don't know. So some of the kids can just be annoying, and that I'll tell that to their parents' faces. Also, spike rocks don't hurt you to step on, which I don't understand. Has this always been a thing? Am I just very confused about this now for no reason? I swear if you used to step on spike rocks, it hurt you, and it hurt you bad. But now it seems like spike rocks don't hurt you at all? In what universe? I'm so confused. Also, where's the secret room? For real? No cap. I already looked here, right? I really want to. Oh, please. See, that's not the secret room. Thanks for the troll bombs. Honestly, one of the few times I would want troll bombs. Okay, this is the secret room. Yeah. That makes sense. Some of the kids can just be annoying. Just because, like, one of the big issues that we run into at the math tutoring center is parents bring their kids in and they're like, okay, I'm bringing my kid in, teach them this subject that they've not learned yet. Now, our job as tutors is not to teach your kid something. That's their teacher's job. Our job is to like work with them and improve the skills that they've already been taught. And so when a kid comes in, and like the kid today who's like, my mom wants me to work on multiplication, I'm not teaching this kid multiplication. I'm not going to. Like, I'll give him the most basic like pages I can. That way, like, he can kind of like do it on his own. But whenever he needs help on 2 times 6, I'm like, this is stupid. This is dumb. And so yeah, we're not there to teach. I mean, do we still teach stuff? Yes. We like reteach, not teach new topics to people. Because it just sucks. Like, when somebody has no clue what they're doing, it's like, dang, this sucks. Sometimes there are like things that the Mathnasium wants the students to like be taught that is not normally taught. So we do have to do like a little bit of explaining, but it's not like huge topics. Like, we're not trying to teach addition. We're trying to help improve addition skills. We're not trying to teach multiplication and division. We're trying to improve those skills. When a kid comes in and just doesn't know what they're doing at all, it's like, dang, this is rough. And so the higher level students are wonderful because they go to class, they bring in their homework, they know what they're doing, but they have questions sometimes because it makes sense. Like, I was working with a girl who was doing, I want to say like algebra 2, I'm pretty sure. And so the stuff that she was working on, she was like, hey, I'm working on like some trig stuff. She's in geometry, I think. I'm trying to remember. Hey, get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. But she was doing like stuff with trig. And if you guys have never done trig, trig's weird. You do the unit circle. The unit circle shows you like how different triangles work and like what like sine and cosine are of like different triangles and angles. And it's confusing when you first learn it, but as soon as you start understanding it, it makes sense. And so her teacher had like taught them in the worst way possible, like trig. And if you guys don't know, the basic like units for radians and like the radians that you need to know when you're doing a trig are pi over 3, pi over 3, pi over 4, and pi over 6 pretty much, and pi. And she was just like, I don't know what any of these mean. And like, it doesn't make any sense when I'm looking at like the unit circle. Like I've memorized the unit circle, but it doesn't make sense what any of these mean. And I just say to her, I'm like, so like pi is 180 degrees. And she's like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, pi is 180 degrees. And why is pi over 3 60 degrees? Because 180 divided by 3 is 60. She's like, wait, what the heck? Our teacher didn't teach us this. I'm like, that's dumb. If your teacher doesn't teach you that kind of stuff, they're just a little bit silly. Not gonna lie, a little silly, redonkulous teachers. Also, you might be like, why do you keep stepping on mushrooms? I'm gonna step on all the mushrooms as long as I have a lot of health. But it's that kind of stuff where it's like that teaching, like that's That's us helping, not teaching, which is I'm down to do. But the kids who like who I have to teach and like actually have to like walk them through, I still do it. I still enjoy it for some of the subjects, but trying to like talk a kid through like subtraction and addition, man, that blows. It's just like it's hard. Like I have mad respect for like for any teacher who teaches anything below like 5th grade math. Even once you get into like 6th grade is still pretty simple. Really easier linear equations that like you're barely working on inverse operations and that kind of stuff. But still, it's like it's still starting to teach advanced concepts. It's just rough still. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Whoa. There we go. But anyways, we'll get off of the math subject because some of you either are completely understanding what I'm saying or not understanding a single word I'm saying. And both of those are respectable. So let's get back to this. Now you might be wondering, what's happening in the game right now? Are good things happening? Because I've not really been mentioning it. It's going okay. You know, we got a Steam sale. Steam sale's sick because we get half-price items, but nothing like too insane. Tough Love is probably one of the better items we got on the last floor. Tough Love is nice. This lets us have a shot that does 3.2 times damage. If we can get our luck up, we can get some big bursts of damage every once in a while because of it. But other than that, it's kind of a little mid. Also, I should definitely not have come in here yet. I should have gotten my babies charged. My babies. But I think I can kill the cultists pretty easily. Okay, good. If you're ever wondering how to dodge the fire attack, it's a lot easier than it seems. Basically, the way the fires work is the cultist shoots the fires in order. So if it shoots this fire, then this fire, you know these two are going to be connected. So then if it shoots this fire, and this fire, you knew this one's going to be connected to this one, this one's connected to this one, but there's not going to be a burst in between these two. So you're safe to stand right here. Crazy concept, I know, but it's not too bad. Also, I'm taking you because I just need less health. And Sack Dagger's pretty good. It's not as good as it used to be. If you guys don't know, they did nerf Sack Dagger, and how did they nerf it? Not in damage. I don't think they might have nerfed the damage a little bit, but they also made just like most orbitals just faster. Like look how fast it goes. It used to be so slow, and why does it matter that it's faster or slower than it used to be? Because the faster it is, the harder it is to hold on something. Like, it's still not that hard. It's pretty easy still, but it's a lot harder than it used to be. Like, before you could really easily just go stand up against an enemy and just go to town. Now it's not as simple. So this is not too bad. I am going to keep Flute Plum the entire time, or Plum Flute. Now, some exciting stuff that's happening is Warzone 2 just got released, and that means that Season 1 of Call of Duty just came out. Also, this sucks. I'm just taking all the damage. Why? Because I hate that room right there, and that thing shooting at me was pissing me off, and so I was just going to go to town. World card, that gives me a crawl space, and I don't have a crawl space on this floor yet, right? Yeah. I was like, I can't remember. I got a crawl space at some point. Not this floor. But I'm excited to play Warzone 2. In my opinion, Warzone was always just one of the more fun battle royales. I know everybody loves Apex. Everybody loves like Fortnite, those two. The thing is Apex, it's hard. It's a really hard game. It is much harder than anything else. Warzone is just for the most casual of gamers, in my opinion. Like, it is just the most casual of the battle royales. Does it have some really sweaty people? Yes. Also, I'm not taking Plum Flute anymore. We got Jello, the better of these. But it's just so much fun. I've had some of the best memories in Warzone, and I will still make some of the best memories in Warzone. Also, Warzone came out in such a good period of time. Like, it came out like height of the pandemic, right? I think that's when it came out, and so it's just like, oh yes, this is it. This is our time to shine. Also, if I get rock bottom right now, I am gonna be cracked out of my mind. I'm excited for this. I'm gonna get rock bottom. It's gonna happen. But yeah, It's super fun. I'm super excited to play it. I'm going to play it tonight with my bestie for the resty, Damien. His channel's always tagged on mine. Now, does he use his channel that much? No. But I always support my friends. So I'm excited to play that. It's going to be super fun. I know lots of, like, I think Fortnite's just dead at this point. But Warzone, hopefully will make kind of a resurgence. Not that I care too much about, like, how Warzone does, but it would be cool if it does well. And does, like, gets big. Just 'cause it's a good game. Okay, do I want to do this? I think I do. Yeah, might as well. So 28 minutes. Today's kind of another slow run. So I will use this card just to kill you guys real quick. Oh my gosh. Sometimes the homing makes 0 sense. Like, why was it shooting there from the get-go? Shouldn't I have been shooting, like, in my last position instead of in front of me? Weird. Weird. Look at this. We'll use Sack Dagger as well as we can. Just look how fast it is. It's crazy fast. And I'm going to go to the curse room. I don't really care about my soul heart health. I do a little bit. I know I'm just, like, losing it like crazy. And I probably should have just left soul hearts on the ground until I was done with this floor, since I couldn't lose my double deal chance anymore, because we're done. This was worth it. Also, I am going to hold on for as long as... I'm going to hold on to the chariot card for as long as possible. If I can get rock bottom, we're going to be insane. I have no use for it right now. Like, the chariot card's one of those ones that you just always hold on to. Like, it is really good. Like, once you get to, like, Mega Satan or something. Or, I mean, maybe not even Mega Satan. I don't know. It can be very good. So, Puberty, Eating 3. Is it going to give me another health upgrade? No, it's not. Did I already know that? I don't know. I don't know what I know and what I don't. Also, I might lose that pill forever. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if I've just... I've never, like, actually paid attention to taking more than... Like, taking another 3 purity pills, which I think it should still give you a health upgrade. It's kind of weird that it no longer does anything for you. Does it matter? Not really at all, honestly. But it matters to me a little bit. Yeah. Call of Duty is just a fun game. It's one of the game. It's honestly one of the sweatiest games ever, but also one of the most, like, sweaty in a laid-back manner. I kind of wish I played on controller, because I've said this before. Like, the reason I like playing Binding of Isaac on controller is because when you play a game with a controller, you just feel like you're, like, just relaxing and playing a game. When I'm playing a game on, like, mouse and keyboard, I feel like I'm, like, sweating out of my mind and just going, like, trying to like, game, you know? As much as I love gaming, sometimes you want to relax. I think it's just easier to do that. Ooh, okay. I think it's easier to do that with a controller. I'm going to do this real quick. We're going to come over here. I have enough bombs where I can kind of just bomb through this secret room. I don't really want to do other rooms right this second because I'm trying to get soul hearts. I'm going to do this. We're going to use the strength card just so we have an extra heart to deal with. Nice. And we're sacrificing. Why? Because we need key pieces if we're going double deals. And today we actually got sacrifices, so that's sick. We were struggling the last couple days. Also, let's do this correctly. Thank you. I'm definitely not taking that. Okay, nice. Next we fight the angel. And what are you? Hey, yo. Watch out. I was about to say that. How do we get another reverse chariot card? That's crazy. Not reverse chariot, noticeably. Oh, yay! We get conjoined. I love conjoined. Okay, we need to take damage now. Thank you. Nice. Please be soul hearts. Actually, I don't want soul hearts. Why am I asking for soul hearts? Like, I want soul hearts, but soul hearts, like, don't help me in this situation right now. Because I don't need a lot of health. Money is just slightly better. If I really want to, I could just go to dark room right now. I'm in a fine spot to do it. Is it smart to do? Not really. Could I do it? Yes. But I do want to try to get my last devil deal. That is the smart thing to do. So I will do that. Also, I'm so low on health. Ooh, black heart. Let's go. I will use the chariot card to get out of here. That is the way to do this. I'm looking for black hearts. I'm looking for anything that can help me. I had a telepill? That's sick. Well, Mom's heal shall save the day. And you take 0 damage from that. What in the world? This attack always threw me off. I can kind of dodge it now, but it's more of me like just haphazardly running and just hoping that I actually dodge it. Okay, good. Diagonal attacks will be the bane of my existence always. Because diagonal attacks didn't exist at some point. There was a point in life where diagonal attacks just weren't a thing. Okay, if you do... Okay, I was about to say... If Neonami does the attack... Oh, wait a sec. Oh, let's go. Okay, the heart was not what I was going for. But that works out. But yeah, whenever Neonami does the attack that like summons like familiars and makes your friendly familiars not friendly, sometimes it just hurts you, especially if you have like Sack Dagger or some orbital, because it just like floats through you. And it's so annoying. It's one of the more annoying things in this game. It's like undodgeable damage. I don't know why it's like that. So I'm trying not to take any damage right there. That sucks. Oh my gosh, can you stop shooting at me? The purple ones are so aggressive. Also, I was working with a girl today, a different girl than the one in my last session who kept calling me queen. But had told me the story about her calling this guy queen. He said back to her, he's like, I'm not gay. I'm like, kind of homophobic, but she kept calling me queen. I'm like, I don't know what your obsession is with calling me queen, but I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna get mad over it. I was like, this is dumb. I just let it happen. I was like, this is what it's come to. Maybe I didn't want it. The world may never know. Wheel of Fortune. More like, I don't want that. Wheel of Fortune, as it says, triggers a random dice from effect. I don't want to mess with that, because it could be a D100. It can be a lot of things, including a D100. Fool card's actually pretty decent. Do I want it? No. Can't believe I lost my Devil Deal chance as I was going to pick up a stupid Soul Heart. Is that my fault? 100%. 100% my fault. It was just dumb. And of course, I think... I'm not taking Mom's Wig. Mom's Wig is insane, especially with what we have right now. But I want to go for something crazier. X-ray glasses is dumb. Homing is actually insanely good. I'm actually going to take homing. You might be like, is that even better than Mom's Wig? I don't know. Whenever you have homing and conjoined, it just works so well. It's just a free W. WWW. George W. Any of the W's. Look at that. Insane. You know what? I will go for the negative since we do have a pretty good trinket on us right now. Very surprised we actually got this. This does count towards Leviathan, so I'll pick you up. We're trying to take as many Devil Deals as we can. We have way too much Red Heart health. Way too much Red Heart health. And now we have all the key pieces. Why did I had a weird accent just then? Not even accent. I just said that weird. Like, look at that. Conjoined is so good with this, especially whenever we go crazy with kidney bean stone. We go off the rocker. Okay, this is not rock bottom. Now, one thing that I need to do more often is try to get chaos. I love chaos. Is there many things I can do to get it? Not really. Also, I'm going to do this real quick. I am okay with sacrificing because I have so much health. Should I probably not do this? Most likely not. But look how much health is on the ground already. Ally. Oh, let's go. That's not too bad. Flight's sick. It's kind of a weird thing to get. Okay, sick. Nice. I'm going to do this. Leave. Then always sacrifice till soul hearts because you get free soul hearts, so why not? And we'll take you. Oh, look. That's why we sacrifice. You never know what you're going to get. We got a free angel item from it. Were we probably going to get a devil deal this floor? Who knows, honestly. We're just taking this. Yes, I am taking the cherry card all the way with me. I'm never going to give up on it. We're going to get rock bottom if it's the last thing I do. And it might be the last thing I do. It's actually not going to be the last thing. It's not going to happen. But it could. That's the dream we're living off of. That it could happen. I'm really glad that we actually got teleported to the angel deal. I wish it was a devil deal. Devil deals are just better for me right now. No, I'm how drowsy. And full health is sick. That is a golden pill. Why is this? We are so slow. Why is everything faster? Why is it? Is it a bad pill for me?
Something's wrong.
Hey, yo, that's messed up. And we have only good pills, so there's no danger in me doing this, other than the fact that we can get like explosive diarrhea, which is not good. Also, oh, we got a full health pill. I forgot we actually literally just like we spawned one during that whole period of time. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Did my damage go up somehow during that? I don't know. I was not actually paying attention. I don't know if anything good happened or if anything bad happened. And honestly, pill cap, not a bad item. If I wasn't going for a shield right now, I'd probably pick up pill cap. Just because more pills sounds fun. Not that pills can really help us too much right now. We're pretty much maxed out. Also, do I have 2 jellos right now? I don't have 2 jellos. That's messed up. Why don't I have 2 jellos? I literally have car battery. There's some items that don't work with car battery that don't really make sense. Like in my mind, it's way more OP that you can get like double black hearts and double soul hearts from like Book of Revelations and Satanic Bible with car battery than like other things that car battery does. I don't know. Kind of whack. It's a little dumb. Also, I'm gonna take the magician with me just to make everybody mad, just so I can comment about my blunders again. I don't want anybody to talk about my blunders. Just kidding, I don't care. But where are you? We're taking Curve Torn for the damage. We need damage. Okay. Now, isn't that... It's really not that much damage, so it's not like anything super crazy. So this is sick. Easy room, easy life. Am I charged up? There we go. We're charged up. What are you? Flies? For me? Thank you. Okay. Don't know where the secret room is. All I know is I want to destroy all these and get a trap door. We are getting so many trap doors this run. Run? I don't know what I was trying to say. I will touch you, Shoop-de-Whoop, just to touch you. I wish Shoop-de-Whoop worked with our little friend. Does it work with you? That'd be sick if it did. Man. I wish it got a little funny face when it went. It should. It really should. That should be a little synergy. Because that is the tier I'm shooting out. Make your game better, Edmund. Hey, yo. I keep forgetting that I have eyesore. Where is the secret room? So is this going to give me a Bob item? I sure hope so. I got bamboozled. This game sucks. I'm just kidding. It doesn't suck. I don't know why I'm so like anti-Binding of Isaac today. I'm joking. These are all jests, if you couldn't tell. A simple jest. Thank you. Get me on out of here. I should probably pick up all the money I can, because there's a chance that we do get money equals power. And you need money to get power if you have money equals power, so. Now where am I headed? What route am I going down? Also, I want to know, are any of you guys going to be playing the new Pokemon game? Because it's always a weird decision for me to make on whether I'm going to play the new Pokemon game or not. Because Pokemon doesn't change. Like, there are some small things that change, but the story is generally the same. Like, always. Oh no, some bad guys are doing experiments on Pokemon or something. We're trying to catch Pokemon. We're trying to do something bad. And it involves the legendary Pokemon of this world. And your job is to go save the legendary and actually catch it yourself. That way they can't. And then something happens. You gotta be kidding me. This is not rock bottom. This is like as bad as it can get. Look at this little idiot. Now, can you use him to sacrifice? You can. You quite literally can. Is it pretty sick to make him be the sacrificer? Yes. Yes. Yeah. I think I'm probably going to buy the new Pokemon game, but just with the understanding that I'm going to be sad about it. It's just going to be the same thing. They're always fun, though. I do enjoy Pokemon. I did play this Pokemon MMO. It's this, like, fan-made game that uses ROM hacks. Is that what they call them? You, like, emulate the game, and it makes it into an MMO, which is really fun. It's pretty fun. And they actually make it so the game's a lot harder than it usually is. It's a fun time. Also, why does this all cost money? I don't have Pound of Flesh. Oh, it's because of Straw Man. That's interesting. Interesting. Nice. Also, I was like, I'm going to take Damocles. I'm not going to take Damocles. That'd be dumb. I didn't realize that if you have Straw Man, it does make it so those cost money. That's actually kind of sick. Now, did I want to lose health? Honestly, yeah, but it doesn't matter at this point. So, like, really doesn't matter. But look at this. Homing with Conjoined goes kind of crazy whenever you have Eye Belial. And where for art thou is my stupid room? Yeah, I'm getting money. I'm getting my bank up. Can you die? Thank you. Oh my gosh. It goes... we actually have, like, such crazy tier rate. Or, like, such crazy damage whenever we have Kidney Stone activate. So the tier rate goes so high. I know that's pretty obvious. Of course it's going to get better when we use Kidney Stone. That's the point. But Kidney Stone's really, really strong. No. Nah, you weren't supposed to pick up the item. Idiot. This is why I don't like stupid Straw Man. He takes your items away from you. Like, look at this. Now he has Bob's stupid head. Bob's curse. Whatever you want to call it. I wanted that. Come on. Boo. We don't like you, Straw Man. Straw Man, you're the worst. Straw Man is kind of one of the worst items in the game. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't get much worse. I know there are some uses, but it's like there's some uses to some dumb stuff in this world. Like there's a device that deshells eggs by like shooting it through a tiny hole. If you've ever seen it before, it's really weird and doesn't work half the time. There's lots of devices to like deshell eggs when you can just use your fingies to do it. Why? I don't know. Whose idea was this? Not mine. That's the truth. So I want that so bad. Okay, this sucks. Hey, get away, get away, get away. Oh my gosh. I want Dead Cat so bad. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it. I'm going to regret it. It's going to be great. Hey, yo. This is not what I was asking for. Dead Cat? Also, I am taking a Gilded Kiefer right now because it does give me more stuff. I'm taking you. And I'm going to probably hate myself for it. I have 0 health. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Forgot bombs exist. I was like, that bomb can't hurt me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it can. Yeah, it can. And let's get ourselves some chests. Please. That's not a chest. I'm going to grab this card. Why? I don't know. Maybe it could have been a good card. You never know. Sometimes you know. Okay. Let's go clear this room. Okay. You know what? Jello, activate. Was that dumb? No. Maybe. I want to have Jello for Mega Satan. I don't care about it for Lamb. Maybe I should care about it for Lamb. Who knows? I'm also going to take you. Curved Horn's slightly better here. Oh my gosh. Look how crazy Eye Belial is. It's especially against Lamb. Since Lamb separates down to its body and its head, it will go through one of like the body and then kill the head. Like, too crazy. So I do want to get rid of this. Can I get rid of this nasty heart? It doesn't matter. It actually puts me down to a half-heart interval. That's fine. Not that half-heart interval actually does not matter for me right now. Also, you might be like, you dropped your curved horn trinket. I know, guys. I'm trying to get a chest right here. Now I have to run all the way back across the entire map just to go get my curve torn. And is there a chance I die right here? Yes. That's the point. That's why I took dead cat. So we could die. We'll come back to life. We'll probably try it one time. If I die to Mega Satan on my one attempt, I will end the run. Because I want a dead cat. They might be like, that's dumb. Why take dead cat if you're just going to like end the run? You would do the same. Also, I could take this and die real quick. That would be kind of sick. Okay. Okay, this is what we're talking about. I think this should be quite quick. Let's go. It's quite good. Quite good. We're pretty OP right now. Eye of Belial is probably one of my favorite Devil Deal items. It's so OP no matter when you get it because penetrative damage is so good. And it just does, like, it's such a good crowd control item. The more enemies there are, the better it does. Even if there's not multiple enemies, it's still fine. Because, like, the tiers will, like, home back on themselves. That's how good it is. You might be like, why are you not using the chariot card? Because I will use that on the second phase. That way I guarantee don't die. Because I'm not going to Delirium since I have 0 health. I could go to Delirium and probably get a good amount of health, but it's not worth it. The dead cat cycle on Delirium sucks. And with Delirium you need a lot of health for. It doesn't matter how OP of a run you have. Because, like, you just need OP. Oh, you need to be OP. Oh, my gosh. I was like, why am I not shooting out of my face? There we go. You just need a lot of health because you never know what's going to happen. Telefragging does happen, and it gets annoying. But luckily, we don't get the portal, so why was I even talking about it? I always do this. I always admit that I'm not going to do Delirium instead of just waiting to see if I don't have to admit it. I didn't have to admit it right there. So I would have done Delirium. I would have, guys. It would have happened. Anyways, that right there is going to be win number 285 in a row as Eden. So I hope you guys did enjoy that video. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel, helps me grow. Thank you guys all for watching. And as always, it's been Priets. Peace out. Bye.